or in the cemetery. Right? The flowers were on the graves in the cemetery. Were the flowers in the park?
No, not the
No,
in the park.
they weren't
in the
in the park.
cemeteries.
Were the flowers in my house?
No, not my house. In
No,
the
they
cemetery.
weren't in my house. Where were the flowers?
The flower
The flowers
was
were
in the
on
cemetery.
the graves
On the
in
grave
the cemetery.
in cemeteries.
Where did I walk?
I walked through the
I walked
cemeteries.
through the cemetery.
Yes, cemetery.
When did I walk through the cemetery?
On November 1st, I walked through the
November
cemetery
1st,
on
the Day of the
November
Dead.
1st, the day
Right,
of
November
the dead.
1st, the Day of the Dead, I walked through the cemetery. What was the cemetery like?
The cemetery like a party.
Like
was
a party.
Like a party.
It was like a party. The
Party,
cemetery
party,
was like a party.
party.
Was I curious about this holiday?
Yes, I was curious
Yes, I was
about
curious
this holiday.
about this holiday. Which holiday was I curious about?
The day of the dead. I was
Yes,
curious
the Day of the
about
I was
this
curious
holiday,
about
the day of the dead.
of the dead. So I walked through the cemetery. There was also color in the sky because many kids were flying kites.
Yes,
Where was the color?
in the sky. The color
In the sky.
in the
That's
sky.
right, in the sky. Why was there color in the sky?
Because many kids
Because
flying
kids
kites.
were flying kites.
Yes,
The kites. There was color in the sky because kids were flying kites. Who were flying kites?
many kids
Kids.
was
Kids were
flying
flying
kites.
Was the sky colorful or was the sky gray?
Colorful. The sky
The sky was
the
colorful.
colorful.
What was colorful?
The sky.
The sky.
The sky
The
was
sky
colorful.
was colorful. Why was the sky colorful?
Because many kids
Because
was
kids
flying
were flying
kites.
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 What were the kids flying?
Kite. Sky.
Kites. That's right.
Kites.
The kids were flying kites.
Kites.
Where were they flying kites?
In the sky.
In the cemetery.
In
The kids
cemetery.
were flying kites
The many
in
kids
the cemetery.
was flying kite in
Who was flying
cemeteries.
kites in the cemetery?
Many kids was
Kids,
flying
right.
kites
Children. Kids
Yes.
were flying kites in the cemetery.
cemetery.
Some families were having a picnic next to the graves. We, in the United States, don't do this.
Yes.
So some families were having a picnic next to the graves. They ate, they drank, and they chatted together.
Yes.
Did they eat?
Yes.
Yes,
eat.
they ate. Who ate?
The families.
Families,
The
right,
families
of course.
was
Families ate.
eat.
What did they eat?
They eat drink food.
They
they
ate
eat
Guatemalan
food.
Right?
Yes.
Food from Guatemala.
Yes. Food from
The
Guatemala.
families ate Guatemalan food.
Yes. The Guatemala.
Did they eat American food?
No, they didn't American
No,
food.
they didn't eat
They
American
eat
food.
Guatemala
They ate
food.
Guatemalan food.
Yes.
Where did they eat Guatemalan food?
In the cemeteries,
right?
they eat
food
Guatemalan
in the
food
cemetery.
in cemeteries.
They ate Guatemalan food in the cemetery.
Yes.
They also drank in the cemetery.
Oh.
Did they drink water in the cemetery?
No, they didn't drink water in
No,
cemetery.
no.
They
What
drank
did they
beer.
drink
Beer.
in the cemetery?
They drank beer in
They
cemetery.
drank beer. Who drank beer?
The families drank
The families
beer.
drank beer.
Yes.
What did they eat?
They eat Guatemalan food.
They ate Guatemalan food
Guatemalan
and
food
drank
and
beer.
drank beer.
Did they drink beer or did they drink water?
They drank beer.
They drank beer.
Yes. They drank beer and eat
Where
Guatemalan
did they
food.
drink beer?
In cemetery, they drank beer in
in the
cemetery
cemetery.
in Guatemala
When did they drink beer?
on November 1st. They drank
November
beer
1st,
on
the
November
Day of the
1st,
Dead.
on the
They
day
drank
of the
beer.
dead.
When did they eat?
No, on November
ate.
1st.
On November 1st,
Yes,
the
they
Day
eat
of the Dead.
on November 1st.
Did they chat together?
Yes, they chat
Yes,
together.
they chatted together. Who chatted together?
The families,
The families, of course. The families chatted together.
together
When did they chat together?
on November 1st.
Yes, November 1st,
They
Day
chatted
of the Dead.
on November 1st.
People laughed and smiled.
Yes, people laugh and
In
smile.
the United States, cemeteries are always somber.
Oh,
Are cemeteries happy in the United States?
no, not happy in United States.
No, never.
Cemetery
Cemeteries
was always
aren't
somber.
happy in the United
happy.
States. Cemeteries are always
Somber.
somber, sad and serious.
So sad.
Are cemeteries serious in the United States?
Yes,
Yes, they are. In the United States, cemeteries are
always
always
somber.
somber.
Yes,
They are always serious.
sure.
In the United States, are cemeteries somber or are cemeteries happy?
Somber in the
Somber.
United States.
Cemeteries are
in-
always somber.
The cemetery
United
was
States.
always somber.
Was the cemetery somber in Guatemala?
No, in Guatemala,
No.
the
wasn't
cemetery
somber
not
In
somber.
Guatemala, the cemetery
Like a party,
wasn't
was
somber
like a party.
in Guatemala. But
Party.
in the United States, cemeteries are always somber.
Yes,
Are cemeteries always somber in Guatemala
no.
or in the United States?
In United States,
In the United
the
States,
cemetery
cemeteries
was
are
always somber.
Where are cemeteries always somber?
In the United States, the
United States,
cemetery
that's right.
was
In the United
always
States,
somber.
Cemeteries are always somber.
Yes,
Are they happy?
not happy.
No. They are always somber.
Yes, always
Cemeteries in
somber.
the United States are always somber. Very
Very somber.
somber. We certainly never have festivals or parties
Yes.
next to graves. Do we have parties next to graves?
No,
No, we
not
don't.
not the
We don't
body
have parties next to graves.
next to the graves.
Do we ever have parties next to graves?
No, not ever.
No, we
We
never
never
have parties
have the
next
body
to graves.
the party next to the
Do
grave.
we ever have parties
Party.
in
Party.
restaurants?
Yes, in the restaurant.
Yes, we have parties
we
in
have
restaurants.
the body, the
But
party.
we never
party.
have parties next to graves. Do we ever have parties in houses?
Yes, in our
Yes,
house
yes, we do.
we
have
have
parties in
the
houses.
party.
But we never have parties
Yes.
next to graves. Do we ever have parties next to graves?
No, next to the grave.
No.
We never have the
We never
party.
have parties next to graves. Where do we never have parties?
Next to
Next
to the
to
grave.
graves. We never have parties
We
next to
never
graves.
have the
Do
party.
we ever? No, never.
Never.
We never have
Yes.
parties next to graves. Not ever. Never. We don't laugh, or play music, or fly kites in cemeteries either.
Yes.
Do we laugh in cemeteries usually?
No, we don't laugh.
No, we don't.
Laugh.
We don't laugh in cemeteries. Where don't we laugh
In cemeteries.
in cemeteries?
In
That's right.
cemetery we don't laugh.
Okay. I found that I preferred the Guatemalan approach.
Yes.
Did I find that I preferred the American approach? Or did I find that I preferred the Guatemalan approach?
The Guatemalan approach.
The Guatemalan
I
approach.
prefer
found
the
that I
Guatemalan
preferred
approach.
the Guatemalan approach.
Yes, approach.
Did I find that I preferred the American approach?
No.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I didn't find that I preferred
I
the
did
American
fi-
approach. I
I
found
find-
that I preferred the Guatemalan approach.
Yes, Guatemalan approach.
Which approach did I prefer?
The Guatemalan approach.
I preferred the Guatemalan approach.
Yes.
Did I prefer the American approach?
No, didn't. No,
No.
I did. I
Who
prefer
preferred the Guatemalan approach?
me. It's me. I
Me,
prefer
AJ, right?
the Guatemalan
I.
approach.
Preferred the Guatemalan approach.
Yes.
I found that I preferred the Guatemalan approach. I liked the way they remembered and celebrated those who had passed away.
Yeah, those who passed
Did they
away.
celebrate those who were alive?
No,
No, they didn't celebrate
did
those who were
celebrate-
alive. They celebrated those who had passed away.
yes,
Did they celebrate those who had passed away?
yes,
Or
they
those who had become rich? They
have passed
celebrated
away.
those who had
They
passed
celebrate
away.
who have
Who
those
celebrated
who have passed away.
those who had passed away?
Have passed away.
Guatemalans, right? Guatemalans celebrated those who had passed away.
Yes,
When did they celebrate those who had passed away?
on November 1st,
On the
they
Day of
went.
the Dead.
They
November
celebrate
On the
those
Day
who
of the
passed
Dead,
away on the day
November
of the
1st.
dead, November 1st.
they celebrated those who had passed away.
Yes,
Who celebrated? The
No.
Guatemalans, the Guatemalan families celebrated. Who did they celebrate?
those who
They
passed away,
celebrated those who had passed away.
who have passed away.
I liked that they acknowledged death instead of denying it the way Americans do.
Yes,
Who liked that they acknowledged death?
me. It's
Yeah,
me.
me,
I
AJ.
like the
Me, AJ.
the
I
watermelon.
liked that they acknowledged death.
Acknowledge death.
Did they acknowledge money,
No.
or did they acknowledge death?
Acknowledge death.
They acknowledged death.
Yes.
What did they acknowledge?
Death.
Death.
Yes.
They acknowledged
They
death.
acknowledge death.
Who acknowledged death?
The watermelon. The watermelon acknowledged
Guatemalans, right?
death.
Guatemalans acknowledged death.
Death.
Did they acknowledge death, or did they acknowledge money?
They acknowledge
They
death.
acknowledged death
Yes.
instead of denying it. Who denies death?
The Americans. The
Americans.
Americans
Americans deny
deny
death.
it.
Do Guatemalans deny death?
Yes. The watermelon
No,
deny
not
it.
Guatemalans. Guatemalans don't deny death.
Americans
Americans deny death. Do I like that Americans deny death?
No, I don't like.
No, I don't. I don't like it.
Deny it.
I don't like that Americans deny death.
Yes. Death.
But I like that there is life, as well as death, in Guatemalan cemeteries.
Yes.
I liked that. Did I like their cemeteries?
Yes. I like.
Yes, I
the
liked their
cemeteries.
cemeteries. What did I like?
I like the cemetery.
Their cemeteries.
in
Guatemalan
Guatemala.
cemeteries. I liked Guatemalan cemeteries.
Yes. Cemetery. Guatemala.
Did I like Guatemalan cemeteries? Or did I like Guatemalan restaurants?
I like the
I
Guatemalan
liked Guatemalan
in
cemeteries.
cemetery.
Whose cemeteries did I like?
The Guatemalan. I like
Guatemalan.
Guatemalan
Right. Guatemalan
cemeteries.
cemeteries. I liked the Guatemalans cemeteries.
Yes.
Guatemalans cemeteries. Whose cemeteries did I like? The Guatemalans cemeteries. I liked the Guatemalans
Guatemalan
cemeteries.
cemeteries.
Guatemalans call it the Day of the Dead. But it is also a day to appreciate life.
Yes.
Okay, that is
Yes.
all
Bye bye.
for this mini story.